What's up everyone, today we're going to be looking at the fruits that might be added in the near future of Blox Fruits. And no, I'm not talking about the Celestial or the Oni fruit. Everyone knows that they are part of Blox Fruits now. I'm talking about the fruits that might be added because of you guys. If you guys still cannot tell what I'm talking about the Blox Fruit Competition 2026, which was part of the Bulletin 19. The developers basically asked the community to form crazy ideas and submit them on the contest page of Blox Fruit Discord. And guess what? You guys did exactly that. Some ideas are questionable and some are just weird. What is this? A falcon that ate too much McDonald's? But nonetheless, there are some banger submissions as well. So we're going to be looking at some of the potential fruit that might just get added. At first, let's take a look at this guy's submission right here. And this guy's submission is really cool actually. The reason is very simple and pretty straightforward, which is Mori fruit. If you guys do not know, this is very simple concept. If you guys are a fan of One Piece, you might know this guy. This guy is one of the admirals. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry if you guys don't know who this guy is. He's one of the admirals in One Piece, and I can see no reason for Blox Fruit to deny a fruit of an admiral. We haven't seen in the anime what this guy is capable of, except for some of the things like the flight, some of the fighting scenes, and honestly he was pretty much the embarrassment for the most part. But nonetheless, it doesn't take away the fact that he is an admiral and his fruit will be added. And the credit might not be exactly going towards this guy when this fruit gets added, because this is part of One Piece. Let's take a look at this guy. The first ability is Sprite Slam. The Z move is Sprout Slam, which does like an M1 off the ground, throwing opponents in the air, I believe. Or maybe it's a grab move. Then Vine Assault is the X move. As you can see right here, it grabs everyone, grab attack. I guess the Z move is not the grab attack. And then this one grabs them and gives you HP as well, as you can see. That's pretty cool. The more people you grab, the more HP you will get. That's a pretty neat ability, honestly. C is a Forest Spirit Rush. As you can see right here, this is basically like a forest beast type fruit. V is Jungle Demon Dance. Literally from the anime, it's pretty decent, I guess. Wait, is that a transformation or is it just an AoE transformation? It's hard for me to tell, but like, you know, it won't surprise me if it is a transformation like Venom. And then the F ability is basically the flight, as we have seen in the anime too. No originality, I will say this is not an original idea, but the fact that he's just reminding developers to give something like this, it's pretty cool. Up next, we have this gravity type fruit. This is basically gravity. Honestly, the only reason I'm even putting this here is because the amount of effort this guy did is actually really cool. But look at this abilities. It's at most, I think it should be like a skin for gravity, because gravity does have black hole moves. I think this guy does not know the black hole concept very well. It shows that the first ability is Black Hole Change, which is basically you, your opponent, your black hole connect together. That's not how black hole work. User can chain a black hole, which will interconnect. That's not how black hole works, my brother. But still, props on creativity. And then you can throw more black holes by doing M1s. That's crazy. And then the second ability is user go into the air and throw his black hole towards the opponent. This is basically you holding the Kitsune C, but instead of throwing it, you're just going towards the enemy. And honestly, this looks like something Naruto would do. This is Rasengan right here, and I guess this guy is a big fan of Rasengan, but I can see this thing happening in Blox Fruit. Like, maybe not with this fruit. With a fruit similar to this, maybe they will add like a wind fruit, and like more so towards Naruto system. So they will add like a wind fruit and give an ability like this to wind fruit. It makes sense. I can see Blox Fruit doing something like that. And then there's like, what is that? A shuriken? What is this? Star Shuriken, 100 Mastery. Bro, the C ability is literally Rasen Shuriken. As you can see, he cut the head off too. Wow. And then the V ability is this domain expansion, I guess, and user can make his own domain where his opponent stuck in chain, and user can try combo. What? Try combo. Bro, the creativity of these kids are crazy. Like, what do you want this person to be? Absolute disrespected? Like, hold on. Wait a minute, my guy. Wait, let me try this rocket combo I have in my mind. And your friends is like, no, I got some crazy flame combo. Like, what is this, bro? That's not happening, bro. I feel if it is happening, we can already see this happening in the new fighting style, Divine Art fighting style. Blox Fruit has similar ability like this in Divine Art C move, but they can't add it because of the limitation of Roblox system. And then the F move is basically you teleporting with the white black hole, summons a white hole and go towards and white hole teleport. Bro, I don't think there is a concept like black hole. If there is, I'm really sorry. It has some M1s too. So this is M1, first M1, the second M1, a shuriken, and the third M1 is basically you holding a planet and throwing it. Like, I don't think something like this would even be getting an M1. Like, what the heck, bro? Like, I respect the amount of effort he put into writing this. I can see, like, in the background, he has, like, Excel, XS, Word, and all that. He skipped his assignment to create something like this. Brother, focus on your studies. Up next, we have this thing by Doha78. Whoa, what is that name, bro? This guy, I kind of really like the idea of this fruit. Primeval, Ascension, V ability. Bro, what is this? This transformation is giving me full on T-Rex vibe. I am loving it. It is something that I think Blox Fruit might add. But the only downside would be like, it's like a crocodile. So it should swim underwater or in water, not underwater. There is no system like underwater in Blox Fruit. But like, it should be able to swim. But like, that would take away the ability of taking damage from water from Blox Fruit. That's the only downside I see in this fruit. But I feel like if they like do something like, it has like a 30-second no damage taken buff from water, I think that thing will be huge. And this is the logo. It looks a lot like T-Rex 2. This is by far my best, I think the best thing. That's something that I would definitely use and look forward to. This model also looks like T-Rex 2. Pretty cool model as well. And this is the fruit right here. As you can see, it's a Dinosaur fruit skills. Sorry, I'm illiterate. The Z ability is the user summons a giant green spectral jaw that snaps forward and bites the enemy. This is basically what the transformed C move, I believe, does in T-Rex. This is pretty cool. The first ability is something like that, and dang, this looks cool. I can see this happening. The second move is X, which is a death roll cataclysm, which is grabs the nearest enemy and performs a brutal spinning roll, dealing continuous damage before violently throwing them away. Large hitbox when used in water. Oh my god. This thing is something Blox Fruit definitely would do. This is crazy. I can see this happening. This is crazy. And I can see this is happening. The C ability is Ancient Fear Pulse. The user unleashes a deafening prehistoric roar, summoning a spirit of an ancient apex predator behind them. Oh my god. Is this what I think it is? This is like the first ability that we have seen that works like soul guitar. I feel like this is what they are going with. A massive green shockwave erupts on outwards in a circular pulse, shaking the ground and flooding the area with primal energy. Stuns the player, as you can see right here, like soul guitar, and the player takes damage over time. This is such a nice move. We really need a fruit to have an ability like this, and what better fruit to give it to than a fruit like this? This is crazy. The stunning soul guitar ability is what we need. And then the F move is Primal Devastation. The user launches forward with a drop kick, smashing into the enemy with full prehistoric force. This thing, oh my god. Look at this. This is something what Blox Fruit would do. I am not saying that because this account is my alt. It is not. I promise you. It's just genuinely that good. This guy deserves an upvote. And if Blox Fruit does not add a fruit like this, I will be disappointed. I want to see a fruit that rivals T-Rex because T-Rex is so much fun to use for me. And I can see like this fruit in water would be better than Kitsune and a lot other fruits too, because they would give a buff like this. Up next, we have this thing called Matter Fruit, and this Matter Fruit is a mythical fruit. Okay, what's up with these guys drawing their assignments on paper? This feels like I'm looking at an assignment, and on top of that, I feel like these kids are skipping schoolwork and homework and drawing these things from the classrooms. But nonetheless, it feels like a fifth grader drew this, and he was inspired by his recent topics that he studied in science, which is matter, which is pretty cool if you ask me. This concept is nice. Like, even though it is giving full-on assignment vibe, it is pretty cool. It has a boiling meter. Fills when user deals damage. Meter increase range and damage of all attacks when completely filled. I guess that's good. So by matter, I don't know which one is it. This is liquid, this is supposed to be solid, and this is supposed to be gas. I guess that's what these guys are going to study in a 5th grade. So it has like Z, X, F, C, V, a full-on chart, as you can see right here. The Z move has 5-second cooldown, energy 15. This is the amount of energy it consumes. Wow. And mastery 1. This is the first time I'm seeing this. And then the X has 10. Cooldown. The mastery is the only thing that we need to see, which is 1, X move for 50, F for 20, good, C for 100, and V for 200. Don't know why this would be a mythical fruit. Let's see its abilities. The Z ability is Material Ray. Wow. So basically launches a ray of 3 states of matter, deals moderate damage, and pushes the enemy backward. What? So solid, liquid, gas. So I guess solid reaches the opponent first, then liquid, and then gas. Like gas wouldn't even do damage. Like what? And then there's like X, which is solid, liquid, gas. They just explained everything. Volumetric fall, the X ability. All 3. Oh my god! All 3 matter. Will fall on enemy. Gas will give a small damage. Gas will do damage? Gas won't even do anything. What do you mean gas will deal damage? Is it toxic? If it is, then yeah, it will give poison damage. Liquid will give moderate damage, and solid will give high damage to the enemy. Okay, good damage and stun. Okay, yeah, I guess that's pretty decent. I guess liquid can slow the enemy too. That's good. There is an F ability called Density Shift. A fast and easy to use flight allows the user to turn while flying. Oh my god, this concept is actually low-key good. So you basically, because you have like a matter fruit, you can change the state you are in. You can become gas, you can become liquid, and you can become solid. That's pretty neat. But where's the C and V? Okay, the C is Triple Blast. Cast 3 orbs of each state of matter, shoots high damage attack on enemy in front of it. It lasts for about 8 seconds, dealing high damage. Okay, don't know how this thing is gonna be like different than the Z ability. This is basically the same thing, but I feel like this one would look better. The Z would look better than whatever this thing is. Like, this is so unoriginal. Maybe they can change something for this. I don't know. The V is Matter Trio. Summons 3 entities of each state. Okay, this is the first time we're seeing like another summoning type fruit. So this is cool. Like, you can summon 3 of the people. Each state of matter which can use ability of their state. They can fight enemy on which scope is placed. What do you mean by that? You mean like your cursor lasts for about 20 seconds. Okay. So this why? What is this? Is this gas? Why does gas look like fire and flame? Don't know. Wait, this is gas. No, this is the original person. This is fire. This is not gas. This is literally gas, water, and brick. Bro, this is cool. This concept still needs a bit of work, but nonetheless, this 3 concept right here, it might just work. I don't know. The C ability, I don't see that happening. The first ability, maybe. The X, yeah. The F, definitely. The F, X, and the Z are basically where they shine. That's a pretty cool concept. So there you have it, guys. These are some of the fruits concept that I wanted to share with you guys. There are a lot more, and when I say a lot, I mean that there are a lot more. Some are even better than the ones that I like, but some are even worse, and some are just goofy. So if this video does well, I am going to record another reaction video and react to what you guys have created. And one more thing, I really want to say sorry, my voice, if it sounds a lot different than my other video, is because you know, this month is Ramadan. Newsflash, I am a Muslim and I am fasting. I had a fever, I lost my voice as well, but like I hope it's gonna get better soon. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.